Hello everybody, it's Robert Chusardi, the creator of Blockchain Kingdoms. We turn video gaming into passive income and paid work. So Galacon was this weekend, and I'm bringing you a video about Galacon and Mirandus and what was said, what happened. I'm going to update you. If this is your first time hearing about Gala Games and Mirandus, this is going to be a lot of great juicy information for you. Before I go into Galacon and all the news that we discovered there, right now the Gala Nodes are rewarding about $35 a day in Gala crypto. Gala Games says that the Gala nodes are not investments. They do not issue them as investments, but I can't deny what this is that if Gala's crypto and you can exchange crypto on the exchange, and the Gala nodes are giving you $35 for operating them per day. I actually have some really exciting things to talk about, essentially increasing, I think, the value of the nodes. For anybody who is new to Gala Games, I suggest either you watch this video and maybe watch my other videos and follow the link at the bottom of this video to get started with Gala Games and register on their website. And if you watch my videos and watch this video, you will get a better idea of what Gala Games is about and what the Gala nodes are. So major announcements. Gala Games now has 7 games in development. They talked about tower defense game, they talked about a shooter game, and a couple of other games, and this is super exciting. It seems like they're really moving along with producing games for the Gala platform. So they actually have a screenshot of their tower defense game. If you have Gala Gold and you are in their Discord channel, they gave us a preview of this image. I'm going to blur it out in this particular video. But if you want to get sneak previews like this, I suggest buying Gala Gold on the website. I think it's around $10, and they go into the Discord and email give a moderator an image of your gold status, and they will give you that. And the gold will help you get into beta at a later date. I think they said they would prefer D donors first for alpha and beta, and then it would be gold members. So this looks super exciting. I think the one thing to remember is that Gala has always said they are a games first company. So with Mirandus, which is their massively multiplayer RPG, they just revealed footage of, with their items, there's a huge scarcity factor with the Mirandus items. I don't know if gonna do the same thing. I know many people have like 10x their earnings by reselling the Mirandus items. I don't know if going to go in the same direction because I know the Gala Games mission is always games first, and I don't know if this like super scarcity model is really going to show up in every video game that Gala does. So it would not surprise me if these NFTs for do not 10x, maybe they only 5x, maybe they stay around the same value. It really depends on the NFTs. But I just prepared the Gala community for the possibility that future games like this one may not have these skyrocketing NFT values. I don't know. We'll see. So here's a major piece of news about the Gala nodes. So Gala revealed that they actually want the nodes not to just be like these transaction systems and helping you transfer currencies around. They actually want to turn the Gala node network into a decentralized content delivery system, also known as, I guess, an interplanetary file system, which is kind of a weird name, but this is a huge value add to everything. So everything that I've ever said about the nodes is just like 10x'd in my mind because essentially what this means is that they're turning the Gala node system into something where it can actually deliver like the video game content to you. So if you have someone who's like, let's say, a block away from you or a couple blocks away from you or in the same city, and they happen to be closer to you than a content delivery network somewhere else, instead it will use that node to deliver the content to you, thus getting it to you faster. I've been hearing of this for a while, systems like these that could actually deliver content much faster to people, potentially than other systems. So this is huge. Like, I really don't know how to express just how big it is, but let's look at it this way. So there are services like Amazon Web Services, and with Amazon Web Service, they deliver content to you. So if you're, playing Netflix or something, and there's a content delivery network that then gets you that video. There's a lot of data involved, and you can imagine that is a huge business. Now, with something like Amazon Web Services, what they tend to do with businesses is they tend to lure them in when they're young and they're startups, or they have a branch of the business that's just starting out. They're like, hey, we'll give you some credits. We'll let you use like our Amazon, web services for like, almost, for free maybe. And then later they'll start to pump up the price a bit, and they'll pump up the price some more. And then finally, a company is hugely dependent on the Amazon Web Services content system. And typically a company will just say, you know what, we're just going to pay you guys what you're asking for rather than try to reinvent our system to work with something else. So this works out great for Amazon because they've been able to acquire a customer, and build them into a customer who pays more later. So a system like this is much, much cooler because it's able to kind of decentralize this, and it also allows you to participate. So the thing about the nodes is the nodes are now almost like $6,500 a piece. I understand many people are probably being priced out of using the nodes right now, and I feel for you if you want to get a node. I know, if I can afford a node right now at $6,500, that would really super suck because I'm super excited for this company. So my message for you is that I think opportunities are still coming for you with the nodes. They have outlined that they have these grandfather nodes, which there will be 50,000 of, that they're selling, and there will be tier 2 paid nodes, and those paid nodes, I think, I don't know for certain, essentially you'll like buy the license to operate the node, and it'll be based on like the power, essentially the mostly internet speed apparently is what Benefactor, the CEO, Eric Scheinmeier, is saying. He's saying that essentially internet speed is going to be a huge factor in how a paid node operator is rewarded. So and rewarded potentially in Gala, Gala crypto, NFTs. It's a really smart business plan that they have here around the nodes. So and so the freemium nodes, if you're someone who can't afford a node, you could then actually like just have your computer. I don't know for certain because I haven't talked a lot about it, but I'm imagining it's something like you have your computer, you haven't paid for a node license, but what you can do is you can still get a percentage of rewards that the other node operators get by running the node network on your computer for free. This doesn't exist yet. They haven't talked a lot about it. I imagine it's coming later in the future. I couldn't tell you when. But if you've been left out of this particular part of of being in the node network because you can't financially afford it, maybe a paid node later will be more up your alley, or the free node will allow you to come in and participate and earn rewards at a later date. I think this is like a really huge deal. I really cannot say in so many words just how big I think this is. I said before, I think Gala is going to $1, and this really in at least 2 years, and this just really solidifies it for me because there's so much value in what they're building, and the nodes don't do this right now, but they will do it later in the future. And it's not a blockchain really system. It's just a decentralized system, but and this particular decentralized content delivery system. So guys, this is major. Your node is going to, I think, produce a tremendous amount of value in the future because it doesn't necessarily stop with the video games. Like a content delivery system like this could be used for anything. Heck, I mean, it could be used by Netflix. It could be used by Google, Amazon, anybody who might want to use this decentralized content delivery system, and it is supported by Gala Games, can use it, or maybe they'll let anybody use it. I don't know. I don't know if they necessarily have to essentially be partnered in. Maybe anybody can use this content delivery system, and maybe the way you pay to use it is Gala. Like, I'm just saying, guys. Like I think if Gala were to be at $1 right now, it would put it in the top 10 cryptos. And my projection is at least 2 years from now. But it would put it in the top 10 cryptos right now, and in the future, all the top 10 cryptos will be worth even more than they are now. Double, triple, or more, is my opinion. So, like, mind-blowing. So the Mirandus store items are selling fast. Like they're literally like flying off the shelves. I made a video a long time ago about how they were selling very quickly. They're going even more quickly now. Some of the landies have been sold out for a while, but now these Village of the Farmers, which are worth almost, I guess, like $25,000 or so, they're now starting to fly off the shelf here. There's still 4 Majestic Forges. I know they're like $20,000 each, but man, these Majestic Forges, they'll be able to let you craft the highest, craftable items in the game, the highest tier craftable items, weapons, armor in the game. I think that's huge. I don't know why those are still available on the store. I guess other people have other priorities. But look at this, all sold out. Ground Weapon Shop sold out. Large Forge sold out. Things that weren't sold out before my other videos are sold out. Large wood shops, archeries, forges. Like, look at this, it's so much of it's sold out. Now you have a lot of these smaller 5x5s are the only things that are left. Now we only have 200 hitching posts and simple storehouses left. I mean, I think these are going to be gone probably close to the weekend or so. We just watched during Galacon, we just saw these just like fly off the shelves all weekend. And so this is really super exciting to see. If there's something you haven't gotten yet, I think, and it's still here on the store, my suggestion is get it as soon as you can. So there are also new buildings coming, breweries, butcheries. They said that those are coming potentially this week and next week, and they've been holding on to, I guess, a few releases is what Bitbender said in the Discord. So keep an eye out for those buildings, and they said they'll announce it just before the drop, so you can keep an eye on the Discord. So the price of Mirandus items have been doubling on Opensea.io. I actually felt like this was going to happen. I know in one of my last videos I said I thought homesteads were overvalued at close to $800, and I was like, man, the Galacon's coming up, and I think it could probably hit a homestead could go from $900 to $2,000 after Galacon. So I went ahead and I bought a homestead. So here we are on Opensea.io, where people who have purchased NFTs can from Gala Games can resell them and trade them on this website on the open market. And even though there's 1,000 of these, they're a hot item. It did say 2,000 earlier when I was first looking at this, but I guess maybe Gala was at a little bit of a price spike at that particular time. Now it's 1,900. But here we are. I bought one, I think Friday morning is when I bought mine at about $900, and now the only listings are for about 1,900 and up. So lots of other things are up. Weapon shops were like about $400 last week, and now they're like around $700 listings this week. What caused this was we had a 100% price spike over the last week right before Galacon, and I do expect another price spike. I don't know when. Maybe another month or two from now. Could be another big jump in the Gala value, and I don't know for certain if the Mirandus NFTs are always going to kind of move up with the Gala price. I think what's probably my anticipation is that eventually Gala is just going to keep going, heading towards that $1 mark, and the Mirandus items might not be able to sustain. If they do, I think that's going to then turn Mirandus items into a bubble. So be aware. I anticipate, don't know for sure, I'm not a financial advisor. Mirandus is not the only game that's being made by Gala Games, and also Gala Games, they don't see their responsibility as making sure that a homestead is actually worth like $2,000 or $5,000. I think they don't care about that. I think what they care about is whether or not the game is good, and everyone else can speculate on how much they want to value the NFTs at. But if you paid $15,000 for a farming hamlet or something, and it doesn't give you that return in the amount of time that you want, I don't think Gala Games is going to take it upon them to try to like increase the value of your farming hamlet somehow. I do not think that's how they're going to operate. I think they're going to focus on the games, make the games good, and then whatever people paid for stuff is whatever they pay for stuff. It's like totally up to the player economy. So it's definitely something to be aware of as you see these prices go up. it is, I don't think it's in the interest of Gala Games to make sure that the value of all your items keep going up and up and up. I do not think that is their agenda. So if you're ever going to get a node now, because we have seen about the number of nodes that were online double in the last month or so, and that is then just close to halved the reward for most of the node operators, and it's not terrible because we've gone up in value. Actually, I am making more on my node now than my nodes. I have 3 nodes than I did almost a month ago. And that's because the value of Gala has risen. So even though there's been some dilution in the amount of Gala I've gotten, the amount of Gala that the Gala price has gone up. Now again, this is speculative. There is no guarantee that Gala is going to stay at the price it's at. I anticipate to go higher. That does not mean that's a fact. We just have to see what's going to happen in the future. But I expect it to go up. And I'm just, everything I am seeing just points to Gala crypto having an immense amount of value in the future, being a financial base layer for the games. But anyway, so why am I saying get a node and do it now is because more dilution's coming. Another month from now, we could be looking at another 2,000, 3,000 nodes online, and that might dilute it even further. I mean, if it keeps going at the same rate, it could dilute by half in another month. And I think, I think there might be something could happen, like someone could come and buy a bunch of nodes, like 5,000 nodes or something in one buy, or 1,000 nodes, and that's kind of a headache for them because they have to operate all those nodes. But man, they say nodes are not an investment, but it looks like a hell of a business partnership to me to own a node. So there's also going to be a halving in July. What does that mean? Well, typically what happens is you have all this crypto being generated by the Gala nodes, and it's being distributed, and so I earned a total of 5,700 Gala for my 3 nodes plus referrals, and I think I happen to get up to like 4.6 now. I had a huge all-star team player join my team under my referrals, and he's been telling like everybody about it, and he's been getting a lot of referrals. I won't say his name here, so I don't know if he wants me to, and we've been really, really fired up about sharing this. As what typically happens is the Gala, or not just Gala, but when you have a crypto, it could potentially increase its value significantly. Why? Because very slowly everyone's like, oh, well, I'm going to go buy some Gala now. And it's like there's a little bit less Gala out there available in the supply, and that drives the price up. So especially the more popular a crypto becomes, after a halving, it can exponentially raise the value of that crypto because there's only so much of it available in the supply. So this is really, really huge. If you can like earn before halvings and then hold it before that, and then once everybody starts to realize like, why, like there's like, it's more expensive. It's because there's less out there, and that's just like the math. That's the economics of the thing. So if you can get a node now, or if you can just buy Gala now, I think it's a great idea. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Take your own risk, and this is your money is your responsibility. But I'm really expecting great things for Gala and the nodes. Even if you don't own a node, you can actually earn similar rewards by going to the social page after you register, copy a link, your referral link, give it to your friends. So even if you don't own a node and someone uses your referral link and buys the node under your referral link, what you will get are 2 huge rewards. The first reward is you will get a 10-point bonus earning for 1 day, and that in this case would have been about 1,200 Gala, so 10 times this basically, and that right now would be about $300 at the current Gala crypto price, so that's pretty sweet. And again, even if you don't own a node, what you will also get, the second big reward, is you will get a 0.1 point every day. So this is what we call like perma points, and so if you sold this node, you would then be getting a 1.1% point distribution, even if you don't have a node. You'll still get this delivered into your treasure chest. So like this person probably referred one person, and they were getting 125 Gala every day, and there are other people, these people might have referred like 9 people, and so now they're getting 1100 Gala per a day, and it doesn't stop at 0.9, right? You can actually get into the 1 points, 2 points, whatever. There's no limit, as far as I know, to how many points you can earn from people buying under your referrals, and it does go one level deep. So I have other people who have been referring people, and also gives me a 0.1 point. So this is really huge for you if you're someone who can't buy a node, but you know people who can buy a node. Like, show them this video or just share it with them, and make sure that they register using your referral link. And this is helpful to you. Use my referral link at the bottom of this video when you register. That would really help me out and support Blockchain Kingdoms. So Gala.fun, they call it a hackathon, and if you are a game developer and you want to pitch or you just want to pitch an idea to Gala, you can do that. You can submit a video, and so go to Gala.fun to get the information that they have there. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want to get started with Gala Games, you can use my referral link at the bottom of this video. I have other videos about the Gala Nodes and how much they're earning and what they're all about. And like and subscribe. I look forward to covering Gala Games again, and I will see you in the next video.